सलाम मेरे अजीज पंखों।
This is so good, they explained, devouring another bar of chocolate. The sweet taste. Do you like it that much? Jungkook asked, looking at Theon, overly satisfied expression. They had spent the day visiting. They had dinner at a restaurant near there, and then went to a famous chocolate house. After trying a number of wonderful flavors, Theong had declared his favorite one as coffee. I love it. I have never tasted such a delicious chocolate. This is fantastic. They grinned, showing him the half-eaten bar. It's good, Jungkook said, taking a bite from Theong's bar, and he quickly moved away his hand. They didn't intend on sharing his chocolate. You eat yours, they said, pointing at the caramel in his hand. They were inside of the elevator of their hotel. What? They asked forcefully, taking another bite from his bar by grabbing his hand. Eat yours, they said furiously, turning his head to the other side, hiding his chocolate from him. He had agreed only on buying 3 bars, that too after Theong numerous plates. According to him, overdose of chocolate was not good thing. He and now he was eating on 2, and that is single bite equal the 5 tiny bites. They huffed, looking at his long lost dear bites. Jungkook chuckled as he glared toward him once, and turned to the other side again. They was wearing a white fluffy coat with cap on his head. His little nose was slightly red due to cold weather, which made Theon look more adorable in the fluffy. Not to forget the soft lips with chocolate invited him. I was going to take you another chocolate house tomorrow if you shared, but I think you're okay with. Jungkook spoke, surprising a smile, but got interrupted by Theon suddenly. Take it, you can eat that. I was going to say, you should ask before eating someone else's food. Mm, they are good manners, Theung said innocently, forwarding his chocolate. How could he miss a chance of getting more chocolates? Really? Jungkook asked, raising his brows, and they nodded, bringing the chocolate toward his mouth, licking his lips lightly, causing his eyes to flick with excitement. How he wished to do the honor of him. Take it, they muttered, gaining the attention toward the chocolate. It's a little bitter, isn't it? They said, taking another bite from his hand. Bitter? Not at all. And you only drink black coffee, nothing more bitter than that. They reminded him his presence. Yes, but he smirked mysteriously, looking at his palm dark lips. But they asked, furrowing his brows. But before he could answer, the elevator drink they had reached their floor. The door was just going to open when they saw him pressing the stop button in a rush. What happened? Before they could stop the word, Jungkook started him by slamming his lips on chocolate. Cherry lips, perfect combination. Theon gasped as he pushed him against the wall by cradling his face in his warm heart. He moved back after giving a smirk to look into his winded eyes. A chuckle escaped his mouth as Theon blinked, releasing a shallow breath. "No, it's sweet. Sweet like I wanted," Jungkook whispered, licking his lips. The smear, which has gotten a bit of sticky chocolate from his lips. "What?" Theo. There was no time for thought, as he launched himself at his lips once again. This time, Theo's eyes closed down in intense when he started to lick his soft pearls, pushing Theo more into the wall, his claw working perfectly to block Theo's sense. Insane. It was insane for him to kiss lips against the elevator wall, but damn, it feels so good. The remind of chocolate coffee on his causing his taste bud to explore with pleasure. It tasted thousands of fold better than rosy petal. He could suck on them all day long. The heart fluttered when his cold nose bumped into his little nose. His tremble tickled his chin. His hands slowly found their way to rest as he continued to the cherry lips, the chocolate long gone. They was just going to move his lips incense to his when he left them. With a sound inside the elevator, they shivered lightly as his cold breath hit his face. Jungkook groaned, watching Taeyong's flushed face. Why was he so pretty? He pressed the start button, take a deep breath. He was not sure if it could stop any longer. They were so addictive. As soon as the door opened, he grabbed his hand, rushing toward their room. He should have just waited till they reached the room, his sign running on the hand, through his hair. They follow him like a lost puppy, his mind still by the kiss. He opened the door hurriedly, pulling him inside along with him. Getting rid of his coat, he threw it away, bouncing on Thay. Pushing Thay against the door, he took his lips into the intense one, removing the cord with his hand. They stood like a statue as he sent his cord flying on the floor, following by his cap. Grabbing his hand with one hand and vest with another hand, he pulled Thay closer, making him shudder into him. Approximately, he knew at the moment he could never be enough for him. Ever. There was like a hangover for him, a permanent one. And this, his kiss turned soft, slow, yet passionate. Little shivers on pleasure shot through his body as he deepened the kiss, patting his lips the way his warm body pressed against him. If his heart could explode, hymns can donate right now. He released his mouth as he breathed became a bit shallow. Opening his eyes, he smiled looking at the flushed rosy face. His heart skipped a beat at his innocence all over again. "Theon," he whispered, raising his moist lip with his thumb and they quickly released a shaky breath. His husky voice was enough to buckle their legs. "I love you, dear." He said that with a content smile on his face. He loved his little husband a lot.